welcome to week 17 of Modalities Movement Therapy. I'm Brenda, and today we're going to be looking at a lot of rotational moves in the hips. So we're going to work a lot into turnout, a lot into an inward rotation, and then with the feet parallel. You're going to need a reflex ball, the yellow reflex ball if you have one, or a tennis ball, or any kind of soft pliable ball will do, and a foam roller for the routine. Let's bring our breathing into the routine as well, because we know that breathing creates movement and everything is attached to the diaphragm, including that psoas muscle which sits in the lower back. That deep core muscle sits in the lower back and it moves into the iliopsoas, that primary hip flexor. So with the hip rotational moves that we're going to do today, we're going to focus a lot on releasing this psoas muscle that sits in the lower back by moving and working around the front of the leg. So let's start in standing, and I want you to take that reflex ball or whatever ball you have, and you're going to just release and roll the feet out. So just a nice slow and steady movement. Work from the big toe to the heel and then move the ball across to the little toe. So try and squash the ball. Just a really nice release into that foot. While you're in this position, I want you to focus on your posture. So you're standing nice and tall, and you're looking ahead. Keep the ball quite close to you and move slowly across it. Let's change and bring the ball under the other foot. And again, it's a nice slow and steady release. Just moving from the big toe to the heel. Move the ball all the way to the lateral side of the foot. And while we're here, think of the breathing. Think of that nose breathing. Keep the mouth closed. Focus on a nice deep exhalation. So you want to put more emphasis on that exhalation. And really get rid of all the breath in the lungs. Okay, put the ball to the side. And just standing at the back of the mat, you can put the roller across the mat because we're going to use it in a minute. And I want you to breathe in. Just relax the arms at your sides. Open yourself up. Keep your feet parallel. So just have a look at the position of your feet. And I want you to squeeze your glutes. And then you're going to breathe in. So sorry, you're still in the standing position. Then exhale. Roll down through the spine. And just hang out there and bounce. So when you start rolling down, you're going to release the glutes and feel that back line stretch. I want you to take your hands onto the back of your head and increase that stretch by putting a little bit more weight into the head, and that should drop you down and increase the stretch a little bit. We're now going to drop down onto the hands and knees, and we're going to start with the foam roller on the hips, on the front of the hips, so just below the hip bone on that hip flexor. And we're going to release the quads. So releasing the front of the legs. And in this position, like I spoke about, I want you to be aware of the hips and the rotation. So now I'm turning the feet out, squeezing the glutes, and the big toes are sliding along the floor next to the mat. So you're putting a nice amount of weight into the foam roller. Then you're going to rotate the feet in and bring the feet parallel. And you're going to roll all the way to the knees, over the knees if you can, if it's not too sore. Walk the elbows forward if you need to. And now we're going to turn the feet in. So it's an inward rotation in the hips. And you're releasing a little bit of the lateral side of the legs. But remember, there are 4 muscles that make up the quadriceps. So it's quite a big area. that we're focusing on. But we'll work a little bit into the lateral line when we're in this position. While you're here, just keep focusing on the breathing. And we're going to finish off coming back onto the hands and knees. Now you're going to bring the knees onto the foam roller, curl the toes under, and we're shearing over the front of the knees and the top of the shins. So you can move the roller up and down a little bit just to feel where you're getting a good release. Move it around, use your hands or just use your legs to move the roller up and down. Now I want you to come in front of the foam roller, and you're going to position the foam roller, so keep the front of the feet flat, and you're going to bring the foam roller onto the heels, and then I want you to sit your bum onto the roller. So this is a really nice frontline stretch. If you're not comfortable in this position, then you can curl the toes under and incorporate a backline stretch. So you're stretching the arches of the feet. Find your position and hold it here. We're going to work along the arms, releasing the arms. So I want you to sit into that roller. So it should be a nice comfortable position. And you're going to donkey bite up the arm. But as I said, find a comfortable position to sit in. Work all the way up that arm. Focus on the elbow and continue moving up over the biceps and the triceps. Now you've reached the top of the arm. I want you to find the deltoid at the top of the arm. The heel of the hand and the fingertips are going to squeeze that deltoid. Pinch it and squeeze it. And you're going to continue up over the shoulder. So here we've got the upper trapezius muscles, and I want you to pinch them and squeeze them into the heel of the hand and the fingertips. Often an area we carry a lot of tension. Use the fingers to slide up the back, and then bring the heel of the hand and grip the skin and pinch it there. Let's just work a little bit into the neck. So you take the hand, the opposite hand behind the back of the neck, and you're just twisting into that stretch. Now I want you to take the fingers onto the front of the chest, onto the pectoral muscles, and you're going to extend that arm back. And you're going to grip and pinch the pec muscles as you bring the fingers to the sternum. Sorry for the interruption, just adjusting the mic, just pulling across and give it a good stretch out there. So you're getting that two-directional pull. You're opening up and pulling back. Open up and pull back. Just keep going. Do another two. And another one. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So taking that arm, first we're going to take it into the hand, and then you're going to work up over the wrist and that donkey bite up to the elbow. If you're not comfortable in this position anymore, curl the toes under, and you can keep sitting on the foam roller. Work up to the elbow. Over the elbow, over the biceps and the triceps. And then you're going to pinch and squeeze that deltoid. Let's move up and over the shoulder. Relax the arm. right into that trapezius. Work directly onto the skin if you can, and get that burning sensation. Let's move into that neck rotation. Take the hand onto the back of the head and twist and twist and twist. Now you're taking the hand onto the pectoral muscles. Extend your arm and you're squeezing and stretching those pectoral muscles on the right side. Reach the arm back and pull and stretch. So again, like we did on the shoulder, you can pinch the skin and pull it. So try work directly onto the skin. Pinch it between the fingertips and pull it across. That burning sensation. Stretching that superficial fascia. Do another 2 and another 1. Good, and just release and circle the shoulders up and back. We're now going to take the hands forward onto the mat. So I want you to stay in this position. Just lift the roller slightly up onto the heels, but just make sure it doesn't pop out from there. And you're going to keep the bum on the roller, and you're going to breathe into your arch, and you're going to breathe out to your tuck. So position the roller if you need to, and then get a little bit of movement into the roller as you breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathe out. Another 2. Nice deep breath in and breathe out. Let's do 1 more and breathe out. Hold it in this rounded position, and I want you to continue the breathing, and I want you to feel the breath into the lower back and releasing that spine. The psoas muscle that we were talking about also sits deep within the lower back. Focus more on the exhalation. Keep that rounded position. Breathe into the lower back. 4 counts in. Exhale for 6. Stay in the rounded position. Breathe in again for 4. Exhale for 6. Finish off with 1 more. Nice deep breath in. And breathe out for 6. Position the roller between the knees now. And you're going to take the knees out, and you're going to keep the feet against the roller. Your hands are on the mat, and we're going to take a nice deep breath in, open up into the arch. As you breathe out, I want you to push the heels onto the roller. You're going to open the knees and push them out as you squeeze, and you'll feel the lateral side of the legs and the glutes working. You're going to breathe in and arch, release the foam roller. Just relax the feet. Now, pushing the heels in, I want you to tuck and add that push into the heels of the hands. The more you use your head, the more you're going to feel the abdominal contraction. Breathe in and arch, as well as the exhalation. The more you exhale, the more you're going to feel the contraction. Breathe out, squeeze the foam roller between the heels, push the knees out, and push the hands away. A lot to think about, so breathe in and arch. Start off with the feet pushing and tucking the tailbone. Knees are pushing out at the same time. And exhale, 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 exhale. Keep going. Nice deep breath in. And breathe out. Heels, tuck, glutes. Exhale. Heels of the hands, head down. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Squeeze, tuck, push. Exhale. 4 more. Nice deep breath in. Breathe out, squeeze, tuck, exhale, push forward. 3 more. Again, squeeze, push, tuck, exhale, and again with the hands, push away. 2 more, nice deep breath in. And again, squeeze, tuck, exhale, push away. Last one. And you squeeze, tuck, exhale, push away. Good. Back onto hands and knees. We're now going to take the foam roller and you're going to angle it underneath the pectoral muscle. And let's take the opposite knee out to the side in line with the hip. Now I want you to take that hand and you're going to extend the arm. At the same time, I want you to massage from the shoulder towards the sternum. So you're going over the pectoral muscle and you're going to move that arm around. So you're really getting a nice release into the front of the chest. Move that arm around, reach it forward, change the position of the palm. Now we're going to hold on to the back of the foam roller. Use the other hand to hold on to the front of the foam roller. And I want you to shear over the front of the shoulder, so releasing and stretching the pectoral muscle. Keep going. And I'm just going to position the foam roller onto the other side. Finish off with 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Let's bring the other knee up as you position the foam roller onto the other side. And you're going to take that arm up, extend that arm, and circle that arm around. At the same time, you're going to roll from side to side at that angle and move that arm around. So you're rotating the hand and reaching up and around. Keep moving side to side and extending that arm. And again, it's nice and slow and steady. Find those sweet spots and give them a good release. Okay, take the hand, bring it back onto the back of the foam roller, and you're going to shear up and down that area, the pectoral area. Let's put the foam roller to the side, and I want you to keep the knee lifted. We're going to find the inside of the hip bone. So I want you to bring the reflex ball onto the inside of that hip. You're going to lie back onto them, and then the ball is on the inside of that hip bone and the knee is turned out. Adjust the knee slightly, bring it back onto the mat. So now the foot is above the knee. And all I want you to do to start with is breathe into the ball. So relax the forehead on the hands, and you're going to breathe into that ball. And breathe out. And again, a nice deep breath in. And breathe out. If you're not feeling much, then I want you to increase the pressure into that diaphragm, into that area for the release by bringing the palm under the ball, and then you can rest your head on the other hand. And again, you're breathing into the ball. And again, a nice deep breath in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. This time you're going to lift the knee up, and I want you to pulse the foot to the extended leg. So you're going to hold it, squeezing and engaging the glutes, and you're going to bounce the foot down to the supporting leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From there, just release the ball and take it over to the other side. So same thing again. You're going to open up the knee, position the ball underneath that hip, and take the hand onto the ball, the palm underneath it. If you want to increase the stretch, adjust the knee so the foot is above the supporting knee. And now you're going to lift, or just before you lift the knee, I want you to focus just a few times on breathing into the ball. And now you can lift the knee and rotating a little bit more in the hip, drop the lifted foot onto the back of that extended leg. Pulse it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From there, stop and have a quick drink of water. We're now going to go into a supine position, and we're going to bring the ball onto the upper trapezius. So right where the neck meets the shoulder. For this one, you can keep the knees bent and the feet flat. So take the ball under that upper trapezius, so right around this area, and move the ball around until you find that sweet spot. Take the head into the other hand and lie on your hand. Adjust the ball if you need to. So we're working on one side, the same leg. I want you to open up that knee just to keep you focused on this side of the body. Then you're going to take that arm and you're going to circle that arm around. Move it up and down and around, all the way up and around. Circling and moving, so you can even just get a little bit more movement into the ball. So it's moving a little bit from side to side on that upper area, and adjust that arm and circle it around. Get that movement and that release into those upper traps. Wiggle yourself around, getting the most benefit from the release. Nice big movement with the arm. Good. Let's now position the ball, so we're going to stick to the same side. Underneath the back, on the lower spine. So this is not, here my hip bone is. I want you, this will be the lumbar spine. I want you around about the same side of the spine as we were working on before, where the thoracic spine meets the lumbar spine. So to be exact, it's around about T12. And you want to be on your back, your feet are flat, your knees are bent, and we're going to breathe in. Feel that, specifically that rib cage expanding. The other one will also expand, but you'll probably get more of it protruding more on that side. Now you're going to breathe out and push into the ball. Now I want you to bring the knee to the chest and bounce the knee in. You're still exhaling, so exhale through the nose. Now you drop the foot. Now on the inhalation, if there's no pain in the lower back, I want you to extend the leg. Otherwise, you're going to do the previous option where the knee stays bent and the foot is flat. And now you're exhaling, slide the foot towards the knee and exhale, 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 exhale. And breathe in. Open yourself up and push into the ball as you exhale. Feel the rib cage dropping and keep exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. So we want to focus again more on the exhalation. Breathe in again. Open yourself up, expand the rib cage. Now exhale. Knee in, keep exhaling, exhaling. As soon as you need to inhale, drop the foot, then only do you exhale. So you still want to be on the exhalation when you're dropping the foot onto the mat to support that lower back. Bounce. 2. And finish off. Nice deep breath in. Reach the arm and the leg if you want to as well. And exhale. Let's do another 2. Nice deep breath in. And breathe out. And finish off. And exhale. Okay, let's start with the upper trapezius on the other side. I'm just going to rotate around. You can bring the ball under that side. Support the head in the other hand if you want to. And now we're going to move the ball a little bit around. So focus mainly on that circle of that arm. Nice big movement, nice and slow, and wiggle a little bit on the ball from side to side. Adjust it if you need to, if it's not on the right spot, and keep moving around. Move and wiggle, release. Let's position the ball now onto that T12 on this side of the spine. Let's breathe in. Lengthen the same arm as the leg if you want to, if there's no tension in the neck and the shoulder. And as you breathe out, slide the foot back and bounce the knee to the chest. Keep exhaling, exhaling, and keep exhaling. Now breathe in. And exhale. And bounce. Keep going. Reach out, stretch yourself out, and pushing down. Feel the rib cage contracting there. And release, 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 and bounce. Again. And exhale. Four to go. Breathing in. And exhale. Two more. Last one, and breathe out. And bounce. Good. Release the ball and hug both knees into the chest. Just giving that lower back a bit of a release from the ball. Good. Wiggle the knees from side to side. And let's lengthen out. So I want you to feel the next movement. We're going to do that as hip rotations. You're going to start with the feet parallel and side by side. We're going to bring the head into the hands, and we're going to focus again on breathing into our arch and our tuck. But instead of focusing on lifting your head, I want you to focus on squeezing your glutes. So link the fingers behind the head, open yourself up, feet are parallel, and I want you to squeeze the glutes. Now your feet are going to want to rotate outwards. I want you to let them go with the movement. And then on the exhalation, you're going to, so let's start again, let's breathe in. You're going to squeeze the glutes on the exhalation and let the feet flop out. And as long as you're squeezing the glutes, then you can add that chin to the chest, that tuck. Then breathe out, and you're going to open yourself up again as you breathe in. Again, focus squeezing the glutes. The feet are going to want to rotate, so let them go with the flow. And now you're squeezing the glutes so you can tuck and add that chin to the chest, engaging there. Good, let's drop down, breathe in. The feet will come back, and you'll open yourself up. Then on the exhalation, squeezing the glutes, let the feet go where they want to go, and tuck. Exhaling. Good, nice deep breath in. Now I want you to progress as you squeeze the glutes and start that exhalation. The soles of the feet are going to come together. You slide the feet towards the tailbone and you increase that contraction by tucking and opening up a little bit more in the hips. Let's breathe in. Open yourselves up. And then on the exhalation, soles of the feet together, you squeeze the glutes, you tuck under, and up the spine you go to the chin, tuck. Let's breathe in and open yourself up. You arching, lifting the lower back off the mat. And then on the exhalation, squeezing the glutes, rotate the feet and the knees out, opening up from the hips. And rippling up the spine, we increase that contraction. And on the exhalation, squeezing, tucking, and lift up. Keep going. Breathing out. And again. Finish off with 2 more. And breathe out. And breathe out. You're going to just hold in this position with the knees open and the hips open and the soles of the feet together, and breathing in. On the exhalation, knees will come up slightly, push the soles of the feet together and engage those glute muscles, and the core muscles will contract. And when you're ready, you add the lift with the chin and drop down. Squeeze, push, tuck and lift. Keep going. When you opening up here, I want you to squeeze the shoulder blades together. So really focus on that chest opening up. Push and tuck. And the head will follow. And again, let's push, tack, and the head can follow. 4 to go. Nice deep breath in. And breathe out. 3 more. And breathe out, push, tack. Another 2. And exhale. Finish off with 1 more. And breathe out into the push and tack. Let the knees come together and just hug the knees into the chest. And rock yourself to a seated position. We're now going to come around onto the hands and knees. And I want you to take one leg out to the side. So you're going to take the bottom of the foot in line with the knee. And take the same hand as the extended leg and bring the fingers in, pointing towards the supporting knee. Take the hand onto the back of the head. And as you breathe in, I want you to rotate away from the supporting leg. You're breathing in. Now on the exhalation, I want you to squeeze the knee and the foot together. You're going to release the hand and reach towards that ankle. And you're going to bounce the bum back. You're going to open up, breathe in. And as you breathe out, reach and squeeze and bounce. Squeeze the foot and the knee together. And breathe in, open up. Breathe out, squeeze the foot and the knee together. Bounce your bum back. Breathe in, open yourself up. Good, keep going. A nice deep breath in, open yourself up. And as you breathe out, squeeze and bounce. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, open yourself up. Breathe out, squeeze, tack, and reach. 2, 3, 4. Keep going, breathing in. Open yourself up. Breathe out, squeeze. 2, 4. Again, 4 to go. And breathe out. Bounce. 2, 3, 4. Another 2. Breathe out. Bounce. 2, 3, 4. Last one. And breathe out. Bounce. 2, 3, 4. Good. Both hands onto the mat or the floor. And bring your foot into the arch of the supporting foot. So that extended leg is the one that we're bringing in. Take your foam roller if you want to, or otherwise put your hands onto the mat. And bring the foot into the arch of the supporting foot, as I said. You're going to stay in that tuck position, and I want you to breathe in now. A light touch on the foam roller. As you breathe out, you're going to tuck. And again, bounce the bum back to the heels. 3, 4. Now on the inhalation, I want you to push your hip forward, open yourself up, and now try and take your fingers off the foam roller. So you're really opening up there and challenging your balance. So those glutes and those core muscles on the supporting side are really engaging. Then drop down as you breathe out. So that's your inhalation. You're breathing in there. And then you're going to breathe out. Bounce your bum back again. Now you're going to keep the fingers on the foam roller for the next one as you breathe in. And breathe out into the tack. And bounce back again. 2, 3, 4. Now take the hands, or the hands are on the foam roller. Release the same arm as the lifted leg. Thrust the pelvis up. Breathe in. Release the hand off the mat or the foam roller and challenge your balance. And then when you're ready to exhale, drop the hands back and bounce. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. We're going to hold the hands on the foam roller. Breathe in and arch. And breathe out into the tack. Bounce your bum back. 2, 3, 4. This time the hand releases, thrusting the pelvis, opening up. And then on the exhalation, bounce. 2, 3, 4. Hands down the roller. Breathe in and arch. Breathe out into the tack. Bounce. 2, 3, 4. Open up and breathe in. Extend the arm. And then release. Breathe out. And bounce. 2, 3, 4. Let's do another 2. Breathe in, arch. Breathe out into the tack. And reach and stretch, breathing in. And release, breathing out. For the last one. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Put the roller to the side. Have a quick drink of water. And then we move on to the other leg. That leg, that entire lateral side, those glute medius, minimus muscles on the side of the leg should have worked nicely. So let's take the other leg out to the side. On the hands on the mat. Same arm as the support, as the extended leg. You're going to rotate the fingers towards the bent leg, and you're going to take the other hand, same hand as the knee that's supporting you behind the head. Breathing in here, use that shoulder, open it up. As you breathe out, squeeze the inner thigh and the knee or the foot and the knee together, activating the inner thigh, and bounce the bum back. Breathe in, open yourself up. Breathe out, squeeze and bounce. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, open yourself up, and then breathe out. Tuck and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. Again, nice deep breath in. And breathe out. And bounce. 2, 3, 4. Let's breathe in. And exhale. Continue the exhalation. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. And breathe out. Squeeze. Another 4. Let's breathe in. And again, breathe out. Squeezing the inner thigh and the knee together. And breathe in. And breathe out. Bounce. Foot and knee squeeze. 2 to go. And breathing out. And squeeze. Let's do one more. Nice deep breath in. And breathe out. And bounce. Good. Bring the foam roller in front of you. And that extended leg, bring the foot onto the arch of the other foot. Okay. Starting in that rounded position, I want you to breathe in and arch. Now on the exhalation, bounce the bum back. 2, 3, 4. Now breathe in again. Thrust your pelvis up. Open yourself up. Challenge your balance. And then on the exhalation, bounce. 2, 3, 4. Keep the hands down. Breathe in. And breathe out, tack. Again, breathing in. Open yourself up. Release the bottom hand if you can. And on the exhalation, keep going. Let's go 3. And breathe out, tack. Breathe in and thrust. Open up and look up. And then breathe out. Breathe in for 5. Sorry, hold the hand down. Breathe in. And breathe out, tack. Bounce. 2, 3, 4. Now breathe in. And thrust and hold. And then on the exhalation, let's go for 6. Breathing in. And breathe out, tack. Let's breathe in for 7. And breathe out. Breathe in for 8. And breathe out, tack. Coming up, breathing in. And breathe out. Let's finish off with one more nice deep breath in. And breathe out to tack. Breathe in and open up. And breathe out to tack. Let's do one more for luck. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Breathe in and thrust. And breathe out. Good. Finishing off there. Put the foam roller to the side. Let's have a quick drink of water again. We're now going to lower down onto the mat. You're going to take the feet in a turned out position, and we're going to bring the fingers pointing down to the hips. So the elbows are lifting, and you're going to think about the back arm line, the rhomboids engaging as you squeeze the glutes. Breathe in and open yourself up there, and breathe out. You can rest the forehead on the mat. If you want to start in this position, do so. But focus again on the breathing as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Pull the elbows in towards the center of the spine and breathe out. And again, a nice deep breath in. Now, if you can, I want you to add a neck rotation, so you're looking over the shoulders, pushing into the soles, pushing the big toes into the mat, and breathe out. And again, nice squeeze of the glutes, push the big toes down, breathing in and looking over the shoulders, and breathe out. Use the hands, push into the palms, little fingers engaging, nice deep breath in, and look, and breathe out. We're going to do another 5, nice deep breath in, squeezing the glutes and looking over the shoulders, and release. 4 to go, nice deep breath in, squeeze, push down, and release. 3 more, squeeze, breathing in, and breathe out. Another 2, nice deep breath in, and breathe out. Finish off with 1 more nice deep breath in, Let's bring the forehead onto the hands, one hand on top of the other, and just wiggle the hips from side to side. Now what I want you to do is bring the soles of the feet together. You're going to bring the hands next to the chest. We're going to push back into child's pose. But I want you to first tuck your chin, lift up, and then pull back into child's pose. From there, you're going to drop the chest down to the mat, and then we're going to open up the feet like we're in the position we were in earlier. This time, your hands pointing forward. You're going to come up. Don't come up too far if the glutes are not engaged and you're feeling any tension in the lower back. You can come up onto the elbows if you want to and look over the shoulders. Drop down. Bring the soles of the feet together again. Push back and go into your child's pose. Relax the forehead on the mat. Keep the hands where they are. You're dropping the chest, opening the elbows, open up the feet, and push into your cobra and look from side to side. Lower down. Soles of the feet together, tuck and push back into child's pose. Relax your forehead. Hold it here and just focus on your breathing. Lift the tailbone, keep the chest just off the mat, open up the feet, squeezing the shoulder blades together, look from side to side, and drop down. Soles of the feet together, tuck, and push back into child's pose. Relax your forehead on the mat, and breathe. Let's do a few more. Nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, then breathing in again, looking over, breathing out, pull back, relax and breathe in and out. We're going to do two more. Nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, and breathe in. Think about the shoulder blades pulling back and breathe out. Soles of the feet together, push back. Relax the forehead on the mat. We're going to finish off with one more. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. And drop down. Soles of the feet together and push back. Let's bring the knees together. Have a quick drink of water. Oops, where's that? Okay. Onto the hands and knees. Breathe in. As you breathe out, tuck and round, slide the fingers to the knees. Circle the shoulders up and back. Step 1 foot forward. Try not to curl the toes under and push yourself up to standing. Good. Similar to what we did when we were lying on our back, we're now going to take the feet and turn them out. You're going to bend the knees slightly. You're going to bring the hands behind the head. So it's a similar movement. This time we're going to add a bend in the knees and a tuck in the tailbone. So this is your open position. Keep the knees bent, breathe in. So you're arching. And now as you breathe out, I want you to tuck the tailbone, ripple through the spine, and the head comes down. Breathe in. Open up from the tailbone, initiate the movement from the pelvis, and open up there. Good. Again, breathing out, tuck from the tailbone, and the head comes down. Let's breathe in and open yourself up. Good. Breathing out into that tuck, and the head comes down. Good. Let's breathe in, open up. Now as we exhale, I want you to squeeze and extend the legs. And this is going to challenge your balance a little bit more. Glutes need to be engaged. Then plie. Open up. Engage the glutes. Extend and squeeze the inner thighs together. Breathe out into that tuck. So from this tuck position, we're going to plie again. And you're going to open yourself up. Plie there. We're going to step out to the side. So again, you're breathing in. On the exhalation, you're going to slide the foot up, lock the knees, and exhale. Then you're going to breathe in and do the same thing to the other side. So a nice deep plie, really opening up, pushing the knees back. On the exhalation, slide the feet together and tuck. Let's breathe in, open yourself up, breathe out into the tuck. Here we go again. Breathe in and breathe out. And again. Squeeze and exhale. Breathe in. Open yourself up. Squeeze and exhale. 4 more. Breathe in. Open up. Breathe out. Squeeze and exhale. 2 more. Breathing in. Breathe out. Squeeze and exhale. Last 2. That's 1 to each side. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Turn your feet parallel. Lift yourself up. Lengthen out. Tuck the tailbone. Roll down through the spine. And hang out there and bounce. Walk forward onto your hands and knees. Drop down. And pull back into child's pose. Relax the forehead on the mat, or if you can't get to the mat, bring one hand on top of the other and just relax there. Breathing in and breathing out. As you breathe in now, I want you to squeeze the glutes, tuck under, roll up, uncurl through the spine, circle the shoulders up and back, swing the arms around the body. Come into a bit of a seated position, whatever's most comfortable for you. And take one last deep breath in and breathe out. Well done, and thank you for joining me.